Whoa, whoa, whoa. Stop right there. This channel is not intended for kids under the age of 13. So if you're under the age of 13, please leave.
Hey everybody, Arthur here with another unboxing video. Today we have Diamond Select's Ghostbusters 2 Slime Blower Winston Zeddemore. And as you can see at the bottom, it was their 15th year anniversary for Diamond Select when this came out. And I gotta give a huge shout out to a local comic book store, Chuck's Comics, as they had these available. And I was able to pick up 2 more that I needed to build the firehouse. And I'm only 1 away from completing it. I just need to get the wear back Winston Zeddemore, and I'll be able to build the whole firehouse. So I'm hoping I can find it at a reasonable rate. But as you can see, it comes in that typical Diamond Select packaging. On the right side of the box, or packaging, however you want to classify it, we got a good close-up of the portrait of the figure. It looks good. It's got a stylized look, and then we also got that Ghostbusters 2 logo at the bottom. We do have some read-up information on the back, so feel free to pause it if you'd like to read that. Got the Ghostbusters 2 logo. Got the figure. Looking pretty decent. Blowing its slime. And then we got Janos right there, which is the other one I ended up picking up. I still have to do a review on We're Back Egon, but I do need this version of Winston to be able to complete this firehouse. Winston out of the package is definitely a hefty figure. He has a lot going on him with a bunch of attachments in that slime blower backpack. But what he does come with is a piece to the firehouse. Just given that scale, this is just one little door. It's not even like a full door, it's like a flap. So it just shows how big this piece is. Winston comes with a pair of hands. I guess they're more for holding the walkie-talkie that he comes with that I will be showing you. But as you can see, one has fingernails and one does not, so that is a little unfortunate. I guess this one over here is a little bit tighter, I guess. I don't know. I wish they were more consistent when it comes to that. But these little cuffs do come off to help put the hand into the figure and to make it seem like it's a glove. Winston comes with the radio, has some decent sculpt work. He's just cast it in black plastic. And it's pretty much a radio for that loosely fitting grip hand. We got the giant pink slime blowing effect that looks pretty awesome. It's a harder plastic. I don't know. It feels pretty sturdy. I don't know if sitting it up with this going, if over time it could droop or whatnot. I might have to put that to the test. But just from me trying to see if it's pliable, it's not. It's more of a solid plastic, which is a good thing. Now, the final accessory he comes with comes in multiple parts, and I saved the best for last just because I really, really like this piece, and I wish it came with more of them. But we get this nice chunk of destroyed pavement, sculpted very nicely, dry brushed, and it's casted in black. And then we have a hole on top of there, which we then get a stick, or that goes right into there. So you can sort of see it's just a brown piece of plastic. Has some sculpt work in it, given some wood grain. You really can't tell because I won't focus on it, but there is some little bit of wood grain going on. There you go. You can see a little bit of it. But anyway, the point is we get this cool little stand here because it comes with an amazing accessory from one of the more iconic scenes from Ghostbusters 2. We get a ghoul head, and this thing is awesome. This thing looks sick. I love the paint work, the sculpt work in it, dry brushing. It is wicked. And if you guys aren't familiar with it, yes, there was a bunch of these heads that were on sticks when they entered the subway. Got the spine right there, hole for the pole. This thing just, I wish we would have got a bunch. I wish they would have sold a separate pack that we could have recreated that whole subway scene, because there was tons of these. And plus, these could be also used with other figures that you'd want to have creepy zombie undead heads on sticks. Here we have a close-up of Winston, that little smirk that he has. Looks good. Has a lot of likeness to him, and it's still enough, I guess, mannequin-y, cartoony that it could actually fit with the real Ghostbusters that came out. He does come with basically the same, it's pretty much the same body that we've seen with the Ray slime blower. It's just, yeah, just different head, different accessories. Get the Ghostbusters 2 logo on the shoulder there. Cool little decals and stuff on the actual tank there. Caution. Love all the little decals, the warning labels and all that. Now these 2 white parts up here, I wish they were actually cast in like a clear plastic, because I just feel like they just would have stood out more instead of just black plastic painted white. But I mean, he has tons of detail in this figure, and this gun has a bunch of detail to it. So tons of sculpt work, and he even has his little, I don't know, this is almost like a pee hose. I think this is what they use. It's like a pee hose. I think that's what they wear in the flight suit. I don't know. I think this is for pee. I'm not 100% sure, but I think so. But again, I love all the details there. Under his arm, we do get a separate little pouch right there. That's for the walkie. And it still has some of the other attachments. I think something else hooks up there too. But this is a whole hunk of plastic. Like, it's attached. You can't remove it. Now, real quick, I'll go over some articulation. I mean, it's the same as all the other Diamond Select Ghostbusters, but I mean, his head can look down, can look up. It's just a ball joint, so you get a lot of range of motion, attitude going with him. His arm, go up that far, full rotates. He's got an elbow that allows him to pivot at the elbow. This is a separate little rubbery piece for the elbow, so you can shift that around. Wrist rotates, and there is some bend in the wrist as well. Once I can figure out, yeah, so. And again, fingernails are in these hands. Look at that. Glove hands should not have fingernails. I'm just saying. That's the only bummer I have. But I might be able to switch them around because I have so many of these different Ghostbusters. The hands are interchangeable and everything, so I might be able to just find a set that are plain. He does have some really good articulation up here if he wasn't harnessed. It's, yeah, you really can't, besides squeaking and stuff, you can't really utilize that too much. Yeah, because it's all attached right there. You can do the splits. Not a fan, again, of this style, but I mean, it is what it is. And who's going to have their Ghostbusters doing the splits, to be honest? He has a thigh cut, double jointed knee, no boot swivel. I wish these had boot swivels because they just seem like they would work perfectly. And he does have some bends and pivot going on. Pivot, what is that? It's pivot. Then you get a little streak of silver for the zippers on the side of the boots. Cool little attentions to detail. That's something that Diamond Select does with their figures. They got a lot of detail. They aren't scared to use paint. And I feel like you get your money's worth when it comes to investing into Diamond Select figures. Especially with this Ghostbuster line. I mean, I'm able to pick these guys up, thankfully, at a comic shop for retail, which was like $25. So you're getting a giant piece to the Dio. You get all those accessories in a nice looking figure for 25 bucks. I mean, that's pretty freaking awesome. Overall, Slime Blower Winston is a solid add-on to your Ghostbuster collection. I love the fact that he comes with the same, I mean, it's the same stuff we've seen with Ray, but it's Winston, and I'm okay with it because it's still an iconic sort of suit getup that we've seen in Ghostbusters 2. We get the cool slime effect, we get a Dio piece, and we get an awesome ghoul zombie head on a stick. So, I mean, you can't really go wrong with that. So, if you're a fan of Ghostbusters, Ghostbusters 2, I mean, it's definitely worth putting into your collection. So that sums up my unboxing and review of Diamond Select's Ghostbusters 2 Slime Blower Winston Zeddemore. If you guys like what you saw, please hit that thumbs up. New to my channel, hit that subscribe button while you're here, and make sure you hit that bell notification if you want to know when I post up a new video. And I want you guys to make sure you check out Toyco Toys and Collectibles. You got a website down below full of awesome collectibles, and there's a promo code just for you guys so you can get free shipping on anything you see on that website. Make sure you check out the pre-order group for Toyco as well, as that keeps you in the know with collectibles and allows you to get dibs on some amazing collectibles that are coming out at a great price. Toyco really stomps on the competition. It beats Big Bad Toy Store, Megalopolis, Entertainment Earth when it comes to pricing for their pre-orders and for their figures. So definitely check that out. And make sure, if you guys want a nice little tight-knit group of collectors, a community that you could talk figures and share pictures of your collection, look out for one another. Definitely check out Plastic Cannibals. At the end of the video, you see a little cartoon image that says Plastic Cannibals. If you go to Facebook and type in Plastic Cannibals, you'll see that same image. Click the group, answer the 3 questions, come on in, and let's start talking about figures. So I want you guys to have the best luck hunting, keep on collecting, and have a beautiful day.